Hi everybody, welcome to this master level general playthrough with free-to-play balls only here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel for the Southern Pines Invitational Tournament. Please remember to hit thumbs up if you don't mind and make sure you're a subscriber here on the channel. Totally free to do so. All 9 holes of Southern Pines here, these are old replays, so feature the old ball attribute levels before they got doubled in the game, so bear that one in mind. And as it's master, and particularly with free-to-play, you will need to tweak according to your club's balls and play styles, but more importantly, the different wind angles and wind strengths that you will get during the tournament. These are general wind conditions only, so you will need to tweak, but we'll give you an idea of where you are in your club range and some shots that you might want to consider. Good luck, here we go. Okay, starting with a berserker here, we've got send it wind, so I'm going to stretch out and aim right between the bunkers there. I'm going here with 5 bars of topspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. However, I would remove probably half a bar of topspin in strong wind. 15.8 is pretty good with a Zerk. So just remove some if you do get this wind. Obviously lower winds you might want a little bit more. My adjustment here is actually max plus 5. And that's because on the first account I hit the bunker on the left even with a perfect. So it's max plus 5, power 5 numbers, pushing right the way up to max. Then we're going full overpower and half a ball of curl to the left. You can do this with an APOC 5, absolutely fine, no problem at all. Untested with Thor's hammer or anything like that, so you're just going to have to judge. You'll see here though, we really do clear wonderfully those bunkers, and the topspin carries down. We had an extra roll there, which is why I just want you to take a bit of topspin off. We were very, very lucky that that held fairway. So I think 4.5 top, going to be better for you there. Second shot here. We've got a great opportunity with the thorn. Obviously got to contend with the wind here. So I play this one 20% slider and I go with 10% elevation. However, I do under adjust it. So if you are going to do similar setup here, counting up rings from min, then I would go 15% on the slider. I do think we'd have had this in with 15% just to deal a little bit more with the strong crosswind. But either way, you've got a very, very good opportunity here on hole number 1. I do think a shorter drive will give you a better angle as well into the pin for the second shot here, but just missing there. So a little bit more adjustment needed on hole 1, but a good reference point for you. Going with a Centurion here because a Kingmaker can make you adjust into minimum distance line. So that's why I'm using a Centurion on this one. Blue ring touching the fringe, red ring touching the rough on the right. Max backspin, I'm going with some right spin as well. My adjustment here, I'm going mid plus 5. I do feel when I went mid plus 10, was actually over adjusting it a little bit here, so that's why I went for mid plus 5. Sadly though, we did hit a great left here, which was unlucky, so I wanted to test this with a perfect. But I do believe perfect would obviously have been a little bit nearer the hole. Was a fairly hefty great left, but I think that tweak is going to be nice, and if anything else, it's going to be a safe birdie there. Berserker time here. Now, reducing topspin a little bit here. I came very, very close to the rough on my main, so I'm going with 5 bars of topspin, a little bit of side spin to the right. Adjustment here, max plus 10. Then once we're done adjusting, push back up to max. Again, we've got very strong wind for a Zerk, so this is one you're going to have to tweak a little bit with your topspin. Pushing right the way up to max. Obviously you can do this with APOC 5 easily and Thor's hammer. Not going with full overpower, like 3 rings is enough here. 3 to 4 rings, I wouldn't go any more than that. Double great right, doesn't matter, the fairway is wide and we're going to get very, very nicely down there. You don't want to push this too hard, you risk rolling into the rough and also being in between clubs on the second shot. This is kind of as far as I want to go. I could easily have taken off a bit of topspin or a bit of overpower here. 526, that's okay. Guardian for me, second shot for the backspin. I've got it in a good level here, but obviously you do have lower level Guardians will have decent backspin as well. So going with 2 bars of right spin, 7 bars of backspin. And I'm playing this one true distance of club plus 10 for elevation. I think I play this one at mid. And the aim here, just get safely on to the green or the fringe. Little bit of curl to take us in, so edge of the ball touching the ring on the right, and sadly a minor great left. So it does mean we roll slightly off the back here, but we've still got a very, very makeable wedge. We could play a little bit more aggressively here, but like I say, well, actually we're off the front of the green. I thought it was the back. But we're okay here, and we've got a very makeable wedge either way using the Guardian. I'm going to show you the drive with the APOC 5. Obviously, if you've got higher level APOC, go with max topspin and reduce your overpower. I'm backing up here. This is a hole where a luminary is very, very useful though, just to cut the wind down a little bit. So I'm starting at plus 15, and then I'm adjusting max plus 10. Takes me just to overpower. I'm going to put a few rings on this and go with some right curl to counter the wind. I played exactly same shot with APOC 7, just with more topspin. I went with 2 rings of overpower and drove exactly the same distance. That just gives you an idea if you do want to tweak your value of topspin depending what level driver you've got. Even with a great right on this club, we're nowhere near the sand, and we're all right here. 380 yards. Obviously, the rough bump is the best chance you've got for an eagle. I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to show you a simple get it on the green shot here with the Guardian. Adjust here true club distance plus 10% elevation. So I work this one to be about 40% of my club. And I think we adjust this about 10 rings. I'm going with 8 bars backspin, not max backspin. I tried that on my first attempt, and with the headwind pushing us, it can leave you with a pretty nasty putt shading into overpower. So just take a bar off from max backspin, and you'll find this will hold very nicely. We could have probably gone with half a bar less, but still, we're on the green. I'm going to take a putt there all day and every day. I did have a think about the rough bump here, but with the Kingmaker, it can put you into overpower territory, I believe, in stronger winds. So I'm going for a bounce over. 3.6 bars backspin, 3 bars side spin to the right. Sadly, I hit a great ball on the tweak that I wanted to do here. So I will explain what I think we need to do. The adjustment here is mid plus 5, and if you just rewind the video, look at the second bounce. With spin added, it bounces 1 row below where the pin stands. So mid plus 5, power 3. However, what we need to go is with some right curl here. So I would say right edge of the ball, halfway into the adjustment ring on the right. You'll see, bounces very nicely here. It does take the slope, but we just needed a little bit of curl there to be in with a chance. So just add a bit of curl there, keep the adjustment the same. You got a decent chance with a Kingmaker. Plus 10 with APOC 7. If you've got lower level APOC like APOC 4, go max with the Titan here. And we're just looking at the aim point that we've got. 4.5 bar top spin, 2 bar right spin. Then we're going full OP, full curl, full slice. And we're just reducing the top spin because we can't roll too long here. But as you'll see, this one bounces really, really nicely, and we've got a brilliant chance for an albatross here. We were close on it, which you will see now, but I want you guys to go and drop this one because I didn't, and I really wanted to drop it. Looking at min distance, going to push up, so I've got room to adjust. I think I push up 8 rings, so I'm playing it 8% slider. Here I go with 15 elevation, but I would like you to go with 20% elevation. Either that or just tweak the setup of the shot. This is a fairly easy short iron, to be honest. We just came in a little bit too hot and a little bit under adjusted. And you'll see in a moment we did hit perfect, we did give it a go, but it's a brilliant chance. And with just a Titan as well, this is a really good opportunity for a drop for free-to-play players. Perfect ball, but look at this one. Just on the edge, so give it a couple of decimals more. You're going to get that one in for a lovely albatross. Got a drop here, dropped it twice actually. Going with the luminary, I do think this will help you just to get over there. With the APOC 5, I did go obviously max topspin that I had with a luminary. It clipped the rough and rolled out, but I still got the drop. Max plus 10 is the adjustment here. Obviously go with as much topspin as you can. APOC 7 is an advantage, as will be the APOC 6. Going 4 rings of overpower with this club. With APOC 5 I will go max. Half a ball of curl to the right. Minor great ball, but it's okay. We have room for that. And you'll see it bounces over, just clears it though, even with an APOC 7 and a luminary. And we roll out very nicely here. Now, second shot, go with the long iron, which gives you good ball guide. For me, it's the Grizzly. We have good backspin as well. I'm estimating club distance here from minimum. Then I'm going to apply backspin and we're going to find the funnel. So max backspin with this Grizzly, and just move around here and find that spot. As you can see, the second bounce, even if I move to the right, the wind effect is still going to make us drop this on line. And the funnel is brilliant. This is my idea of a funnel. So I'm playing true club distance, 10% elevation. This one was 15% on the slider. But like I say, I do think you've got like half a ring either side margin of error here, because this funnel is so good. And this is a brilliant opportunity for a drop. Just need to get your drive over there. Like I said, even when I clipped the rough and rolled out, I played this one mid-distance in that scenario, still dropped it. Okay, top half of the cup, but it's in, and we've got a lovely eagle. Now this is worthy of a Centurion, just to cut the wind down here. Higher level Thor's Hammer is better. You can do this with a Thor's Hammer 6 as well, go max backspin. But what I want you to do here is do less adjustment. I go max plus 10, and I'm always hitting on the right here. So I would say you could probably reduce down to max plus 5. I don't do any pushing up here. Just concentrate on hitting perfect ball. I hit minor great right with Thor's Hammer level 6. And landed just in the rough. So concentrate on hitting perfect. You'll see here we do have room to aim a little bit more to the left or adjust left. Look at that, hitting the fringe. So just tweak the adjustment there or aim a little bit more to the left. If you are enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to help out and keep everything free, then please consider making a small donation. All donations are gratefully received and help me out here on the channel, as all of the content here is produced for free in my own spare time. You can do that in one of 3 ways. You can hit the thanks button here on YouTube, you can make a PayPal donation via the link in the description down below, or you can also join us over on Patreon. Details at the end of the video. Max topspin, and I go with 2 bars side spin to the left, but I do change it to 1. So aim to the left. We want to take the trees out of the equation. I did not do this on my first look. Stretching out to max there is the reference point. Adjust max plus 10 power 5 numbers. Obviously APOC 7 is good for the top spin, but you can clear this with an APOC 5 as well. Push up to max. Then we're going to go with some overpower and some left curl. About 4 rings of overpower is good here. If you have more tailwind and a zerk, you may want to just take a ring away. But we have got some room for error. Look, we're about 3 rings before the sand there. And that's fine. And the top spin is taking us very, very nicely down there. Second shot now, you're going to need a 180 yard wood club, I would suggest. I have cat 7 here, which is going to do me very nicely. I'm going to back up a few rings just so I don't adjust into overpower. Then we're going to go with top spin and we're going to do second bounce rollout. I adjust this one with 10% elevation just to counter some of the wind push. So I'm going with the top spin, max top spin, 2 bars right spin, bounce and roll out. It's a technical shot here, but I do believe it's the best chance of securing the eagle. So we're going to adjust here when I actually grab the bullseye. There we are. And going to take our shot. Go with all the top spin you have and obviously refer to the second bounce. If you have less top spin, you may need to push it slightly harder so that you can guarantee a rollout. Minor great right, doesn't matter with this level of club. Bounce in there. Look, we're just on the green, so we could have pushed it a bit harder. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.